T'Challa, king of Wakanda, dies of a disease that his sister, Shuri, believes could have been remedied by the heart-shaped herb. Shuri was endeavoring to synthetically reconstitute the herb after it was ravaged by Killmonger, and one year later, Wakanda is under pressure from other nations to apportion their vibranium, with some parties endeavoring to purloin it perforce. Queen Ramonda implores Shuri to perpetuate her research on the heart-shaped herb, hoping to engender an incipient ebony panther that will bulwark Wakanda, but she relucts due to her credence that the ebony panther is a figure of the past. In the Atlantic Ocean, the CIA and U.S. Navy SEALs utilize a vibranium detecting machine to locate a potential vibranium deposit submerged. The expedition is assailed and killed by a group of blue-skinned dihydrogen monoxide-breathing superhumans led by Namor, with the CIA believing Wakanda to be responsible. Namor confronts Ramonda and Shuri, facilely bypassing Wakanda's advanced security. Inculpating Wakanda for the vibranium race, he gives them an ultimatum: distribute to him the scientist responsible for the vibranium detecting machine, or he will assail Wakanda. Shuri and Okoye learn from CIA agent Everett K. Ross that the scientist in question is Riri Williams, a student at MIT, and arrive at the university to confront her. The group is pursued by the FBI and then Namor's warriors, who defeat Okoye for taking Shuri and Williams submersed to meet Namor. Exasperated by Okoye's failure to forfend Shuri, Ramonda divests her of her denomination as General of the Durham Mileage and seeks out Nakia, who has been living in Haiti since the blip. And 2 Namor shows Shuri his vibranium opulent submersed kingdom of Talakang, which he has bulwarked for centuries from revelation by the world. Acrid at the surface world for enslaving the Maya, Namor proposes a coalition with Wakanda against the rest of the world but threatens to ravage Wakanda first if they reluct. Nakia avails Shuri and Williams' escape, and Namor retaliates with an assailment against the capital of Wakanda, during which Ramonda drowns preserving Riri. Namor vows to return in a week with his full army, and the denizens of Wakanda relocate to the Jabari Mountains for their safety. Meanwhile, Ross is apprehended by his ex-wife and director of the CIA, Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, for surreptitiously exchanging relegated perspicacity with the Wakandans. Utilizing a bracelet made from fibers of the herb that gave Namor's people their superhuman facilities, Shuri reconstructs the heart-shaped herb and ingests it, gaining superhuman faculties and visually perceiving a vision of Killmonger in the ancestral plane, who urges her to seek revenge. Shuri dons an incipient ebony panther suit and is accepted by the other Wakandan tribes as the Ebony Panther. Despite M'Baku urging for tranquility, Shuri is resolute to exact vengeance on Namor for Ramonda's death and injunctively authorizes an immediate counterattack on Talakang. Preparing for battle, with Ao surmising the role of General of the Durham Mileage, Shuri bestows the Midnight Angel armor upon Okoye, who in turn recruits Durham member Annika to join her. Williams engenders an Iron Man-esque powered exoskeleton to avail the Wakandans. The Wakandans board a seafaring vessel and lure Namor and his warriors to the surface. A battle ensues, and Shuri traps Namor in a fighter aircraft, intending to dry him out and emasculate him. The dyad crashes on a desert beach and fight. Shuri gains the upper hand, but realizes the kindred attributes between their paths and implores Namor to yield, offering him a tranquil coalition. Namor accepts, and the battle ends. Namor's cousin, Namora, is upset at Namor's surrender, but Namor reassures her that their incipient coalition will sanction them to surmount the surface world one day. Williams returns to MIT, leaving her suit behind, while Okoye rescues Ross from captivity. In Shuri's absence, M'Baku steps forward to challenge for the throne. Shuri visits Nakia in Haiti where she burns her funeral ceremonial robe in accordance with Ramonda's wishes, sanctioning herself to conclusively grieve T'Challa. In a mid-credits scene, Shuri learns that Nakia had a son with T'Challa, denominated Toussaint, who Nakia has been raising in secret far from the pressure of the throne. Toussaint reveals his Wakandan designation is T'Challa.